What's up, Cloud Gamers? Welcome to the Cloud Gaming Extreme channel. This is Ace here, and I have Marchief, my partner in this channel. So every week we're going to be giving you guys a weekly video, just updating you guys on cloud gaming news in general. The news is going to focus on Google Stadia, Geforce Now, XCloud, and Project Tempo. If you guys don't know what that is Amazon's cloud gaming service. So if you guys like stuff like that, if you guys like those news and coverage, definitely stay tuned to the channel, subscribe, like this video. Let's get right into it. So to get started, we're going to be looking at news from GeForce Now. And Marshif, again, is my partner, and he's going to give his take on these news as well. So going straight to it, as you guys can see here, share our screen with you. So states that NVIDIA details new DLSS technique in control, explain how DLSS can further improve in the future. So if you guys don't know what DLSS means, is deep learning super sampling, and it's hard to see the detail and the difference in this, but it's here and it's evident. And in a bit I'll show you guys a video just showcasing what this actually does. But it's pretty cool that GeForce Now is getting these little features. For instance, right now when it comes to cloud gaming, they're the only platform that supports ray tracing. There's rumors and speculation that Google's going to get that in the future, but right now they are the only cloud gaming platform that supports it. And this is another thing that you can add under the belt, DLSS, which is really cool. So take this to you, Marshif. What are your thoughts on DLSS coming to GeForce Now?
Well, it's great to see that the technology is moving forwards, and especially with GeForce Now, not having to go and spend 600 quid on a graphics card to get DLSS and ray tracing is a huge bonus. But when they first released the DLSS trailer, I was struggling to see the difference apart from the performance hit, which I know you're going to show here soon.
Right.
Until they zoom right in. But when you're running around shooting enemies and stuff, how often do you kind of stop and zoom in onto your screen to kind of see that difference? So it'll be interesting to see how that actually translates to performance in real world games, because it's all great in these nice showcase videos, but it's all down to especially fast paced FPS, how that actually interacts. So it'll be good to see that in action.
Right. Well, try showing you guys that, but looks like it just did not want to work for you guys. But let me refresh that and see what happens with that. But anyway, there's not a lot of it's hard for the naked eye to actually see that, but I think again it's a good addition, and in a way it's just AI making picture quality look better in gaming. So we definitely gonna cover that here. As you guys know, we try to give you guys in-depth comparison. We like to go hands-on with cloud gaming features and news in general. So just stay tuned for the channel, as we will definitely test it out and show you guys what that actually does. So that's it. No, actually, they announced more games for GeForce Now, right, Marshif?
Yeah, there was quite a few new games hitting GeForce Now again last week.
How many did they say in total?
Right. I can't remember. I'll have to pull up the list.
I think I think this says 21, something like that, right? 21 games, I believe they said, and I think Street of Rage 4 was one of those titles as well.
It's an extra one they dropped as a day one release, and I think it was also SnowRunner, which was a new release as well.
Right. So again, that's a huge amount of games being launched on GeForce Now in a single day, or you can say week's time. But again, pretty cool to see 21 games drop on GeForce Now. And here's the list of those games. Assassin's Creed, again, last week they hooked us up with Assassin's Creed, but we're getting it again here. Earth 2160, Fire Pro Wrestling World, Medieval Engineers, Stalker, Samurai 2. Let's see, Street of Rage 4 again. Same day release with other consoles. I know the Switch also got this. So, again, really good get. So, good news if you are into cloud gaming for GeForce Now for sure, because he definitely got hooked up with features and with a new feature and also multiple games. So that's news for GeForce Now, right? So we're gonna move into XCloud, and as you guys can see here, it states that Microsoft announced XCloud support for Game Pass coming 2020. Now, this is a huge deal because a lot of people were wondering what XCloud is going to cost and how is it going to be integrated into Microsoft services. And so I believe this is a confirmation letting us know that it is going to be a part of Game Pass. Now, what interests me about this news is what it states right here. It says Phil Spector. I think they spelled his name wrong here. I believe it's Spencer, but today confirmed that rumors that Game Pass would begin streaming support in the form of xCloud late this year. So this states that Game Pass, the whole library, for instance, if you're a subscriber to Game Pass, you get back catalogs, right, of Xbox 360 games. But not only that, you get Xbox One games and exclusive rights to all of Microsoft first party studio same day release. So you're getting all those games included in xCloud, right? So what this gives you then is the opportunity to stream these games anywhere. And I feel like that's a fantastic combo. That is great, great. Only for 15 bucks, you have access to all of that. So this is really cool. What do you take on this, Marcia?
Well, it'll be interesting to see if they do bump the price up with xCloud and Game Pass, because even if they bump it up to like 20 bucks, it's
Right.
going to be worth it, right? It's
That's a
really
really
going to
good.
rival PS Now with over 100 games, being able to stream. Microsoft are much less caring about where you stream those games, say your Xbox, your PC, or a Windows machine, Shadow, or something like that.
True.
So if they can, xCloud at the moment's been very quiet. It's not
Right.
really a lot going on there. They teased iOS support, they've teased PC client support, but
Right.
all we've really seen is the Android beta.
Right.
And then they come and say, "Oh, we're going to bundle it with," or it's looking like they're going to bundle it with Game Pass, and suddenly
Right.
they've got this massive catalog of games at their disposal.
Right.
On top of that, they dropped the May 7 teaser for the Series X gameplay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, well, hang on a minute here. Are they going to trump PlayStation Now by saying, well, if you've got xCloud and Game Pass, you can stream these games to your Series X in 4K or download
Oh
these games
man,
direct
that
to
is
your
true.
Series X,
That
as
is
well
true.
as take it on mobile and maybe play it on PC. So the way that they're positioning this combination at the moment is huge. So it'd be really exciting to see what they actually announce on May 7th.
True. Yeah, that is this week coming up, right? So it's not too far. Again, it'll be really neat to see some gameplay footage, but also, like Marshif was saying, just really cool cloud gaming announcement, possibly. So yeah, mark your calendars down for that one. That should be really cool, really fun, really exciting. So May 7th is the day, right? So the next segment I want to move into is Google Stadia. So you guys know they had a Stadia Connect on last week. I believe it was on Tuesday or Wednesday. Correct me if I'm wrong. Can't remember the exact date. But this was much needed because Sunny, who covers Cloud Gaming X, he was kind of running out of gameplay videos to cover and just news in general, because for the month of May there wasn't a lot of information for Stadia. There wasn't a lot of new games coming, so this was pretty cool because it kind of pumped some juice back in Stadia. Let us know what games were coming. Let us know some pretty cool announcement like EA finally supporting Google Stadia. And I just want to start off with that news, and I'll cover the rest of the Stadia Connect. But to me, I feel like that was one of the biggest news from this whole Connect, right? The fact that we're going to be getting EA games on this platform, not every game in their library,
It's
but
huge news.
yeah, yeah. So they said we're going to start off with getting Star Wars Jedi. What
Yeah, I
was
might
it?
finally finish
Fallen.
that.
Yeah. Which is such a dope game. I did coverage on that running on XCloud if you guys want to check out that video as well. Fallen Order, right? Is that what's
Yeah,
called? Okay, yeah. Really, really cool game. It kind of has like an Uncharted Tomb Raider feel to a Star Wars game. So if you guys haven't checked out that game, check that out. So we're gonna begin that first in the fall. And then we supposed to begin FIFA and Madden. And then they announced 5 games coming to Stadia. 2 games we don't know for sure,
yeah, they've
but
been very secretive on that one, but
yeah,
just the fact that FIFA and Madden's coming
yeah,
winter time. I know it's tail end of the year, but still, that's massive.
right, right. That is huge. That is huge. Again, with Stadia being free too, it's gonna give people, a chance to play FIFA if they haven't yet without needing to buy a next generation console. So that is a huge deal, right? So my speculation as to what the other 2 games might be is we know that EA is probably going to hold a digital conference around E3 time, knowing that E3 is canceled. Probably, I'm speculating around E3 time, but I feel like there are games that are going to be announced that we don't know of yet, and those 2 games possibly can be can be those games that we don't know yet. So stay tuned, man. This is really exciting. Marshif, what's your take on EA coming to Stadia? So
Well, EA's been one of those that I've kind of secretly been wishing does something to a
right,
platform, any platform. There was
right,
rumors a while ago that they were working on their own platform with Origin.
right.
I've got Origin Premier, so I pay 70 quid a year for all the AAA EA games. It was
Yeah,
a no-brainer. So, and that's where I was playing Jedi Fallen Order on PC. But as cloud gaming's become so prominent, it's just kind of fell by the wayside. I mostly use a Mac for work and other bits and pieces. It's much more convenient. So to have to go and turn my PC on to go and play a game is just annoying.
yeah.
So I was always hoping, will EA come to XCloud? Will it come to Geforce Now? Will it come to Stadia?
Mhm.
So for them to make the jump to Stadia and bring FIFA and Jedi Fallen Order over, I was just over the moon.
Yeah. Really, really good get for Google Stadia. Now all they need is Activision to come on over, and I feel like the mainstream will start, embracing Stadia. But this is good. This is big.
Yeah, it's still a weird thing with Activision because Google have got this deal to host
Yeah.
all their esports stuff
Right.
on
Right.
cloud, but there is no word of any game support coming.
Yeah.
And everybody's crying about Warfare, Modern Warzone, 200 gig
Yeah.
download now, 180 gig.
It's insane.
So a cloud
It's
platform,
insane.
whatever cloud platform gets that first, it's going to get such an influx of
Oh
players.
my goodness. So huge. So huge. And it it would have been GeForce Now if Activision didn't pull the games, because I actually tested uh Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and again I have a video, you guys can check that out. But just recently GeForce Activision pulled the titles from GeForce Now, so we lost that. It probably would have been GeForce Now, but again Activision pulled the support. So just let's see here. What other news can you remember
But just
from
the
the?
amount of games that they dropped on us as well.
Yeah,
PUBG, it's huge going into the free tier for 2 months.
right.
And the surprise one for me was Monopoly. Uh, it's ended up, if you can follow Reddit and on Discord and stuff, Monopoly has got suddenly a huge following on Stadia.
Yes,
For, was it
yes,
$10 I think in the US and 750 UK?
yeah,
I just grabbed it because it looked like a laugh, and actually they've done it really, really well. You got past controller locally. Even my wife's been playing it. We ended up spending like 5 hours on Saturday playing on Stadia on the main TV downstairs. And
yeah,
my wife is dead set against games, so it was great to see a game pull non-gamers onto the platform.
yeah. No, I saw your post on Reddit about that. It's pretty funny that that's the game that has her attention right
Yeah, and it
now.
looks like
Pretty cool.
it's actually been the same for quite a lot of other people. Suddenly,
Yeah,
people are playing Monopoly on their
yeah,
TV in their
yeah,
lounges, and we say about all these AAA games and PUBG, having cross console support and
right.
all that, but Monopoly's the one pulling non-gamers onto the platform, so that's
Yeah,
actually a huge win as well.
it's so interesting for sure. But yeah, PUBG again, good get for the Stadia team for sure. Um, yeah, and then we had some little silent drops to Get Packed was announced and released same
Yeah,
day.
teasing it for so long,
Yeah,
and you got
yeah,
Crater coming.
yeah. Kratos coming
Crater's
as
going to be
well.
something. I
Th-
think that's going to be a massive cult
This is
following
gonna
in
be
future.
huge, and it's coming to Stadia first too, right? Which is pretty cool.
Ember just looks so funny. I might
Yeah,
have to just get that for the fun factor.
that game does look pretty awesome. It looks pretty cool. So that's the news with the Stadia Connect. And let us know in the comments below if we missed anything.
Oh,
Marshif, let
One
me
Plus
know as
Eight
well.
support.
What was that?
1+8 support officially.
Oh yeah, yeah, yep. The phone. If you guys have a OnePlus 8, you can now officially use it. It's one of those phones that include Samsung and Pixels. It's one of those phones that you can use now to play Google Stadia officially. So that's pretty neat as well. Cool. All right, fellas, that is the news update for this week. It was quite a busy week with just cloud gaming in general, and appreciate you guys just being here. We'll try and do this once a week if this is something that interests you guys. Definitely stay tuned to this channel, and keep that notification bell up because we will try and do this again once a week. So, any last word,
No,
Marshy?
I think just a case of stay with us. So much going on in the cloud gaming world. We've got shadow stuff coming up next as well. So stay tuned.
All right, fellas, appreciate you guys, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Till next time, peace out.